tell me you're a Snapchat freak without telling me you're a Snapchat freak.
Bro, I swear.
That might say, I like 2 videos. Next thing I know is everything.
Live. All right. We're live on both again.
Now, one thing I'm not getting used to is writing Japanese.
Nah, bro, that katakana's got me by the chokehold, bro.
I was doing this morning before I started my route, and I was like, oh,
But like, I mean, it's obviously one of those things of like, the more practice you get.
oh yeah. Yeah, because it had me type out, what was it? Muzi, what was it?
Mizu?
Yeah, Mizu to Ochai Kudasai. And then I had to type it out, the actual letters.
Water and green tea, please?
Yeah.
Ah, you think I don't know?
That was really what that was?
Yeah.
I'm on Duolingo, lady.
Okay, hold on. Yeah,
Duolingo.
that was smooth.
We getting right for
Bro, it's like what they said in the show.
we getting right for Japan, bro.
They were like, I'll bet. Let's watch some anime. No subtitles.
Bro.
Hey, no subtitles, not dubbed. Tell me what they say.
I'll be like,
You gonna see me look up the script?
oh my god, your head. What
What are they saying?
are they saying right now?
Well, he was explaining to her. Hold on, the page is loaded. You gonna hit him with a. Give me a second, the page is loading. Oh, he was explaining how if they beat the dragon.
You're like, oh, okay, yeah. I thought you had that locked in.
Not that far.
Oh, I can check you in Spanish, though.
Go ahead.
Okay, hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú? Yeah.
Let me see. ¿Cuál es tu favorita menu?
Menu. Mi favorito menu es pizza y pollo y arroz. Yeah. Yo como, yo como pollo y arroz. Okay, I don't know the rest of what I want to say, but, okay, when I'm in certain places, I be saying this, I hit them with this, I be like, no me gusta las mujeres de Latina, no me gusta las mujeres de Americano.
Please stop saying yo for nigga. It sounds so American when you say that shit.
I'm put you on some game. Next time you see a nice little Latin honey that you're like, damn, she's beautiful. Go up to her and say, tú eres. Repeat it after me. Tú eres.
Tú eres
Más perfecta.
más perfecta.
Del carajo.
Oh, say the last part again.
Del carajo.
Del carajo.
No, you're more perfect than.
It's a compliment.
Okay, this is something good.
Yeah, it's a compliment.
I'm gonna say it.
You're more perfect.
It's a compliment. Don't even worry about it.
I'm gonna say it.
Don't think too hard about it, because if you think too hard about it, it's gonna throw you off when you go to say it.
I'm gonna just be like, listen. Well, I'm gonna say it. Mami, escuchas. Me gusta. No. Me encanto.
Tus nalgas.
To what now?
Tus nalgas.
What's this nalgas?
You don't know what that is?
I can't just be spitting stuff.
Nah. Bro, I promise you.
Me encanto tus
nalgas.
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 Listen, somebody translate this in the comment section.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
I promise you, dog. I promise you. You go up to a girl saying that. Hey, hands down, every time works.
Look, I'll just keep it simple. Just say, man, cantas los ojos.
I can say that. It's easy. I love your eyes.
Okay, you understood that shit.
Yeah, bro. I be on that. I be on it.
Well, you gotta start saying it faster though. Yeah,
Pause. I be
pausing.
struggling. Listen, Duolingo be like fast or slow, and I be like.
Because you get in there, but if you go to an actual Latino and you start speaking, you be like, me encanta.
Listen.
So it's like, I'm gonna walk away.
I think they'll like that better because like, oh man, he doesn't know, but he's trying his hardest.
Hey, listen, at work, right?
You gonna come off like some stuck up.
Listen, hey, at work, I be saying some stuff, right? And they're like, you're doing good. And I'm like, I've been studying. They're like, I can tell.
Look. I'm not gonna say that. I think like, look, next time when you go to work, go to Latina and be like, me encanta tus nalgas.
Hey, listen, all I gotta say is at work.
Hey, that way finna hear from HR very quickly.
Nah, at work, if you say the wrong thing, you get packed up, you murder the customer real quick. Bro, that's one of my favorite things I've ever heard in my life. Murder the customer.
That boy finna hit her with this, with that what I told him to say, and he gonna be like, damn, bro, it was so smooth. HR want to hear it now.
But did you repeat it? Nah, I couldn't remember, honestly.
So what did you say again?
Like, no, say.
Just relay it to me. My boy told me to say that. Is he at work right now? Technically, yeah, he's at
When
work.
he gets a job, I'm like, oh, okay, you should apply there.
You should apply to your shit.
My job, for real.
You should apply to your crazy. Man.
I'm gonna be like, no hablo inglés, no hablo inglés.
Yo, you should apply there. It's crazy.
That'd be so tough. What?
Do they offer a referral bonus? Cause tell your buddy he's gonna need. He's about to get one.
Damn.
You're a cook, buddy.
That would be rough, boy.
I think one of the funniest interactions I've ever had with HR was it was like a bunch of older ladies, and then there was one like Gen Z. She was younger than me. This was like years ago, and I lost my headphones in the warehouse, and she dead looked at me. She's like, "You're a cook, bud." I was like, she's like, "I swear you're a cook. You'll be lucky if somebody returns those." I was like, first of all, I know where they're at. Like, I have their location. I was like, they're still here. So if they take them, I'm gonna follow them home. And she was like, that's probably not gonna work. You're cooked.
That's probably not gonna work.
Yeah, she just kept looking at me like, you're cooked.
I'm not gonna lie.
Did you get it?
Oh yeah, somebody returned them to HR.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Last time that happened, last week.
Lost your AirPod?
No, I was minding my business. One of my associates brought me some AirPods. They're like, hey, this is in the girl's bathroom. I was like, bet. And they're like, one of them's missing. I'm like, okay. So I put her in my hoodie. I go up to the HR desk. I said, listen. No, I go to security. I said, listen, somebody's missing headphones. One of them's in the ear. They're like, they'll be back. I was like, all right. That happens all the time. And it's crazy because like if you get caught, instant termination.
We couldn't.
Instant termination.
We couldn't have our headphones in either. But like, dog, that's when I had YouTube Premium. Cause like, I used to watch so much YouTube. I had to like download videos because that place had no service. Like it was never a point of having your phone on you because there was no service anyways. So like if you wanted to watch anything or listen to anything, you had to download it. So I'd be at home. I worked a terrible shift 1 to 9 too. Like I hated that shit. But like, dog, I'd be at home. I wake up at like 10 o'clock and I just start looking for videos to download, and then I just have it in my hoodie, and I have my hoodie up because like, nobody's looking. But I have my AirPod in, just listening to videos all day. And I'm telling you, bro, I work Monday through Friday, 1 to 9. I would look up hours upon hours of videos. Like, I was watching dumb videos that I did not even care about. Just because I was like, dog, this will just kill time. There was one video I watched on what was it, the whole Holocaust thing. It was just like an informational video. It's like an hour and a half long. Sat there and listened to the whole thing. Didn't learn anything because like I was still working. I was like, I learned a little bit, but like I barely was paying attention to it. It was just having something in my ear that I could walk around and listen to. Boy, but then they moved me over to a good shift. It was like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah, day shift, yup.
And that was only for like 3 months before they moved me back, and I was like, yeah. And then the job I'm at now, they hit me up and they were like, hey man, you need a job? I was like, yes. You're cooked, guys. I left. There was one day I was like, dog, I don't even be here anymore. I was starting at the new place, like I already had my start date and everything, and I just was like, I don't want to be here. I was there for like 2 hours. Our first break came up. Got in my car. Went home.
Bro.
Did not go back. Yo, I did not go. I pulled that Mark Phillips, bro. You ever heard the story of him at Walmart? He was like a greeter. He was the car guy. He's like, I got in my car after like my first break and just left.
Like, where's Mike?
I worked at Piggly Wiggly, bro, for 2 weeks. But they wouldn't there, bro. The lady was so weird about, yeah, just ask me to schedule. She didn't schedule me when we got. I was like, hey, you didn't schedule me. Oh, I forgot about you. So I got paid, got the first paycheck. I said, hey, I'm not coming back. She said, huh? See, I'm not coming back.
Bro, I remember I worked at Wendy's in high school for literally like a month. And this is when I first realized I was a big back. I mean, I probably always been. But like, literally, they got Frosties. I used to get a Frosty every single day on break. Every day. But I wouldn't get like, they got small, medium, large, whatever. I got a large, like, cup size. Like a large drink size. Not a large Frosty, but a large drink size.
Oh, that's against regulation.
But listen, on this, like,
I'm here at Wendy's. They go
say like,
you don't come back for that ice cream.
yo, but look, one of the managers, she was mean, like, she hated me, right? And I was on my break.
Bro, I didn't see your ass take a large cup for a
She
Frosty.
hated me before this,
Yo,
right?
She just walked out and see this man eating Frosty out of a large fountain drink cup. I know that boy did. I know that boy did. Oh, he trying one today. He gonna find out I'm the right one today.
Listen. I found out too, cause look, I went on break one time, right? And I was in high school. I was mad broke. I literally didn't have. I had like $1.92 in my bank account, and she was like, you gotta pay for it, right? And I knew if I paid for it, they'd probably just line up with me. So I got a small, like a junior size Frosty, filled it up on my break, ate it, whatever. Nobody said anything, right? The next week comes, I'm not on the schedule. They text me, and they're like, hey, come in on Saturday, make sure you bring your stuff. I'm like, all right, bet. I come in on Saturday, they put me in the office. They're like, so we don't tolerate stealing at our establishment, and for that we're gonna have to let you go on this certain day at this time. It was seen that you had the junior size Frosty, whatever. We don't tolerate that. I was like, got you. Signed the paperwork, gave my bag of clothes, left. Like maybe 2 years later, she's still working there. One of our boys that we know, I won't say no names, he's in the drive-thru window. I pull up, yo, you want a Frosty? Yeah, I'll take a Frosty. Here you go, dog. In my head, I'm like, I got fired for this exact same thing, but bro just gave me a Frosty for free? Bump Winnie's. And that lady still works there. To this day, she still works there.
I mean,
I used to work at Domino's, bro. I used to make myself pizza all the time.
I would.
Dog, hey, not even, dog, I remember one time, so like, obviously, there's dough, you stretch out the dough, whatever.
I used to do that too.
But I learned how to do that. That's one good skill I've learned from Domino's purchase, like actually rolling out dough. But I would make myself like a medium and like fold it over, stuffed crust. Like, I remember that all these new commercials they be having right now. Like, Domino's never had a stuffed crust. I'm like, that's because you were never at my Domino's. I'm like, me and my coworkers had stuffed crust many times. I was making them. I was like, what? Stuff some cheese on the edge, fold it over, make the actual pizza. I'm like, everybody, look, we got stuffed crust pizza. Dog, I used to make. Everybody, I know y'all finna say something. I used to make ham and pineapple pasta. I knew somebody was gonna do something. It's this butt right here.
That's sick. I love to eat, but I like to eat like good food,
Like I didn't put no.
nah,
exotic.
You messing.
I would make the bread.
You can't say nothing. Stuff you be mixing.
What you mean? Like, hold on. Like, honestly though, Chick-fil-A sauce goes on anything.
No, it's some concoctions you used to make.
Like what? Hold on, let me think. Like you wouldn't eat it? Okay, hold on. Sugar in my rice. I put sugar in my rice.
No, it's not that.
Because my grandma raised me up. Sugar and rice are good.
Like, hold on. I'm trying to, like, while you're cooking the rice.
No. Like when you're done, as if it's like a.
So like it's in the bowl, and then you like
season.
Yeah. But my grandma put me on that. And then
hey, I'm not gonna get that's crazy.
maple syrup on the eggs.
I mean,
They put me ketchup, and I'm like,
nah, it's not even ketchup, bro. I like pancakes and eggs. So
exactly.
I put syrup,
Okay.
so like the syrup drips over to the eggs. That's nothing.
Okay.
I'm still on the
sugar and rice though.
I'm still on the fact that after he cooks it and puts it in the bowl, he's like
seasons it.
He goes
salt space. He salt space and the sugar.
It's so good.
And salt space.
What else? Okay, y'all. I haven't done this since I was like 17, but I had a steak and honey mustard.
That's not crazy.
Okay. I don't know.
And then that's your sauce.
Okay.
He looking like he's crazy.
Yeah, but like I mean it.
Well, my dad's going to the chef, so like it's there.
And my pops was a chef too, but I don't tell him these things. Whatever.
Damn, I'm gonna get stabbed for just enjoying.
Yo,
that's crazy. Hey, imagine I go to Ty's house. His dad makes steaks, and I'm like, yo, can I get some? Yeah, I got honey mustard. What you need honey mustard for? I don't know. I just want to have honey mustard as a dipping option for my steak. And I'm gonna get stabbed?
And he's like, honestly,
yo, he gonna be like, oh yeah, here's some honey mustard.
He's like, don't even bail me out because I'm about to kill you.
Nah, he gonna be like, yeah, here, I'll put it on the plate for you. He gonna take my plate, put it on the counter. He gonna look at Ty, get him the fuck out of my house.
Why would you bring this in my house?
Yo, I'm gonna be like, I'm sitting there the whole time, just cool, man. I'm about to get some honey mustard. He's such a good host. He's putting it on my plate for me.
No,
I wish he would have let me. Cause I don't know how much I want. But that boy is sitting there looking at Ty, get him the fuck out of my house.
I'm trying to think, like, that's probably the only things I can think of that are like weird, but I would say like the brokest thing I ever made in college was Alfredo ramen.
I want a hot pot so bad. This is like completely off topic.
I said these are two different levels of
you still
the
got
chip
that
and tax
yet?
bracket.
No, but I still, Doc. So I said it straight up last week. I was gonna go. I told Ty straight. I was like, bro, after this, man, I'm taking myself out. I'm treating myself. I'm gonna go get some hot pop.
Okay.
Ended up at the church till 1:30 in the morning, like 1 o'clock in the morning. It wasn't 1:30. It was like I got home around like right after 1. Like dog, he left at like 8 something. I was there till 1. Like, we were dancing, playing games, whatever. And I was just thinking to myself like, dang, I didn't go get hot pop.
I just want to say it's crazy that your idea of taking yourself out is to hot pot, and like my idea of taking myself out is like 2 bowls of Florida.
That's not my idea of taking myself out. I just meant like taking myself out is like I just want to treat myself to something. Cause you can take this. I take myself out to the movies.
Nah, I did that for free.
See, I mean,
I was thinking about the vibes.
we got him, boys. Got him, bro. Swap burst in right now,
bro. He called me like you're not the first person to tell me this too. Cause like so I watched The Last of Us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of my guys at work is like, yo, do you watch the episode every week? And I'm like,
I've seen the whole season.
I'm like, nah. He's like, what you mean? I'm like, well, I gotta wait for it to come out on the thing. He's like, you don't want to pay for HBO? And I was like, nah, I got it for free. But then like the last 2 weeks, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch either of the episodes, and I felt bad because I'm missing like our weekly discussions. And then I just went on YouTube and like the review of the episode, and then I did like the Spark Notes for it, and then I was like, oh yeah, like I totally saw that episode. I never saw it. He was like, why are you so cheap? Like it's only $16. And I was like, I mean,
that's $16 I'm saving.
Yeah, like, I don't know what you want from me, but he's like,
There's gonna come a day where I'm gonna need $16, and look at that, I have it,
bro,
because I'm not spending on this.
It was like episode 5, and I watched it, but the audio was messed up. It wasn't matching with the people.
Oh, yeah.
So then he was like, see, this is what you get because you're cheap and stuff. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm sorry, it's just how I was raised. So now,
I don't know what it is. Netflix is wild like that. I don't know if y'all be having problems on Netflix, but I be having issues with Netflix all.
Bruh, Netflix charged me out that ass.
T-Mobile pays for my Netflix. So there's a whole plan. I upgraded. They were like, cool, we'll pay for your Netflix too. I was like, great, but I have ads. I don't care. I don't care. Like I'm not like one of those people who are like, oh man, I'm avidly against ads. Like it's an ad. I don't care. 30 seconds at a time. I'll be on YouTube. Everybody who's big on YouTube has ads. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh no, I got premium. I couldn't do it anymore.
You see, I can't.
Because what happened was like, I watched so much YouTube, and I was like, I listened to it even if I'm not watching videos. So I wouldn't lock my phone, and I'm trying to use my phone.
Usually, I understood the whole locking the phone, especially when that's why I had premium on the thing, just because you could download it. But now, boy, I be watching dumb stuff on YouTube. I don't know why. I was on a drive to Palaca, Florida. Yeah, it was like an hour away from. It's an hour drive there, hour drive back. I'm literally watching the entirety of the original Pokemon manga explained. So that was like an hour and a half video of the dude literally taking you chapter by chapter, everything that's happening, and like how I just remember thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, they're killing each other in this manga, like everybody's evil.
In Pokemon?
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, dog, that kid-friendly game didn't start so kid-friendly.
I've heard that. I think it was like I thought it was a game code because I've heard like if you break all the game codes of Pokemon, that is a lot of dark, crazy stuff going on. But I didn't know that was like that.
Like in the original manga, half the gym leaders are evil. Like half of them are evil. They're all working with Team Rocket. Like,
damn.
Like it's crazy. They're capturing Pokemon. The 3 legendary birds are fused together. This is all the original 151. You see a Arbok get sliced in half. Like, bro, like
I never knew it was that dark.
A dude froze 2 Magmar and killed them. Like but Pokemon are getting stabbed and stuff, bro. Like it's a lot darker than you realize.
Actually, I guess the Pokemon Center was that busy back then. Cause
what's crazy is now I'm getting suggested his other videos where he's explaining other Pokemon mangas, and I'm like, bro, I want to watch them. Like,
bro, send me that. I want to see that.
I be watching comedians, but Josh Johnson.
Yes, sir.
He's coming to Jacksonville.
I know.
I want to go.
I be studying his content. Him, Matt Wright. Really those two.
No, Nate Jackson was funny, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he was facts. He literally roasted my parents.
Who is
Nate Jackson?
Who's that?
He's like a
dude.
He does the crowd work all the time.
He was on Wild Now. Bro, he was on Wild Now.
You haven't seen it?
No, I've seen it.
I'm
saying, asking me if I've seen
I'm
it.
about to say, I feel like you would be that culture kid.
That's crazy.
Well, no, but I'm saying he was on there though.
Granted, there's a lot of people on there that I
there's
I
plenty
like.
of episodes, but yeah, he was dope. What was I about to say? The last YouTube hole I went down, I think it was on TikTok first, but like I saw a video of a shrimp, but the shrimp was like really colorful, and it was fighting a crab or something. And in the video, he punched the crab so fast that the crab like it kept on like losing body parts. I was like,
Oh, mantis shrimp.
what'd you call it?
Mantis shrimp.
That yeah. And I was
That's
like,
called mantis shrimp. Then we got the
Okay, little scientists
Yeah,
over there. That boy
bro,
is
Oh
scientist.
no! I went
It's-
no, I went down
What is
the
it?
rabbit hole to mantis shrimp. That's
yeah,
what I know.
because I was
went
like,
down-
yo,
yeah,
I was
I
like,
love
what
mantis
is this?
shrimp.
And it was like, it says his punch is so fast, it's like a .22 pistol
Yeah.
or something.
Mhm.
And I was like, damn. So I started scrolling, watching a bunch of videos, and I was like, I kind of want one because like,
Yeah, it's the.
that shit was.
I think it's.
I gotta want one of these shrimp.
Bro, it was so
I
dope.
just want to put crabs in there and watch them fight.
It was so dope. Like,
Yeah, it's either the. I think it's the pistol mantis shrimp or pistol, but it's something like that.
yeah, bro, the crab was a whole crab, and then it just kept missing arms and legs.
You know,
and
I
then
went
it
down
died.
rabbit
I was
hole
like-
one night and I watched like 6 videos on the
Yeah,
pistol shrimp. It was
bro.
just epping them up,
I
bro.
was like, what is this?
Like I saw one video of there's these guys I follow on Snapchat. It's these 2
You
guys who
follow
do, like,
people on Snapchat.
Yeah, there's a lot of
they
good
like the
content on
stories.
So I'm not. Okay, so I'm the crazy one.
Okay.
Nah, that's my bad. Hey, that's my bad. Hey,
Listen.
That's my bad. I'm the crazy one.
there. I will tell you this. Recently, I discovered, and I said this in the group chat. Snapchat is not. It's getting a lot more like Twitter. Like you know the all far right
They're
side.
trying to people like,
You know the far
It's
right
not-
side where like plays the videos of like whatever, like TikTok and stuff.
yeah.
I went on
I'll
there.
never go on
I never do, but if I accidentally click the little thing and start playing something, and people are posting like OnlyFans level content, but like they don't have like some weird filter. And I was like, you don't have to even like I don't have a For You page on Snapchat at
Are you
all.
sure?
Like I'm not kidding. Like I don't
You
have.
sure? You know how do you?
I'm genuinely not kidding. There is horrible X-rated level of content on the thing, and you just have to have a Snapchat. And I was like,
popped up on mine. Mine is full of nature.
bro, mine used to be
Gym
like
stuff.
it used to be like cool stuff like people on snowboards and POV
Sure.
of me skateboard or whatever. I swear on everything. I swiped on the thing and I was like, huh? And I know it's messed up because it's not. It'll be anything.
Tell me your Snapchat freak without telling me your Snapchat
I
freak.
bro, I swear.
that might say I like 2 videos. Next thing I know, it's everything.
Nah, bro, I
it's all that.
swear.
That's all I'm getting.
I swear, I can pull it up right now. But I was like, yo, this is crazy, and
That boy said, I like 3 skateboarding videos. Don't ever see those anymore. I like 1 video of ass. That's all I'm seeing now.
bro, I used to watch like the cool parkour videos and stuff. Nah, I will say, you ever been so bored you open the Snap Map and then you click on like the blue circles where it's like activity, like just random like in your city or something? Like, nah. Okay, because if you ever like, you ever get so bored, bro, I go outside and sometimes and I'll be like, what's going on in Russia? And I'll click on the blue thing in Russia.
Yo,
and it'll
what's
be like-
going on in Russia?
It'll be
is
like
crazy.
some random
Yo,
thing.
what's going on?
Dude, bro?
Hey, that boy is not even on some whatever the map. Hey, he's on the maps. He's like, man, fuck what's going on in my city. Scroll. Let me minimize this. Scroll all the way across the world. What's happening in Russia right now?
Yo, it'd be something crazy. Like one time I did it, and it was like this guy's song, and it was playing in every single part of like the one country. And I was like, why? Like, because it's not even like, and it was in English too. And I was
So
like,
is that why you don't scroll to us that quick sometimes? With chat, you be surfing.
That boy,
you be surfing.
I don't do that.
Hey,
No, that's not me though.
Hey, that boy already on Snapchat. Anytime somebody snaps him, that bro, you be snapping back real fast. I'm already there, bro. I'm checking what other people are doing across the world. Hey man, dog, I don't know if you know what's popping right now in Russia, dog. But Moscow, yo, they're going crazy.
It's low-key an underrated feature. It's not even on like any other app. I'm just saying, like.
But anyway, what I was trying to say, though, I was saying with the mantis shrimp, there's these 2 dudes who go around like the most venomous creatures in the world, and they did a mantis shrimp, and they always try to see.
They're white dudes, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, of course.
If there was any other option.
I mean, they always get bit by whatever, so they want to see how it felt to get hit by the pistol mantis shrimp, and it broke one of their knuckles.
I believe it.
If a shrimp ever breaks my knuckles, dog, that shrimp is cooked.
Literally,
Dog, hey, I'm catching that mother throwing straight into the fryer. Hey, not killing them first, none of that humane stuff. I'm throwing it, not even on some like breading him up. No, you're fried.
No, that's crazy.
Going straight into the fryer. Beef tallow, everything, man.
Tell her everything.
Crazy.
I worked in enough restaurants, bro. I remember one time I was in a restaurant. Our fryer started getting it got backed up bad. So basically, we had it's a 4 fryer little thing.
Yeah.
One of them got backed up real bad. It started getting backed up so bad, it fucked up the set. It fucked up one of the other ones. So we had 2 that were just empty. We're cooking everything in 2 of them, and dog, I'm like, bro, we got a lot of stuff that we gotta cook in the fryer. One day, bro, I open all the time. So I was like, dog, we gotta just figure this shit out. Me and one other dude, we just start unscrewing this shit. We're like, bro, this shit's just gotta be gunked up. Unscrew it, take it up, bro. I was like, dog, I can't eat here. I was like, bro, you just can't eat here anymore.
Did they not clean the oil?
Nah, we cleaned it every night.
Okay.
But it's just one of those things of when you filter it through, sometimes the stuff just ends up building up. Certain things just get stuck because it's hot. It's hot oil.
Yeah.
So as the oil dries up, it just gets stuck in the pipe.
Yeah.
And then it catches all the debris and whatnot. So it doesn't. And so that's just what happened. There was just one big clot where it's caught so much debris that it just backed the whole thing up.
Yeah.
We had to take apart almost the entire fryer just to clean it. And the whole time we're still getting orders in and we're still cooking, cleaning the thing, cooking.
I do not miss being in positions where there's a bunch of reservations coming to the hotel or at the country clubs and you get sandbag with tickets. Because then at some point you gotta close down the kitchen. You just stop. That was the most stressful part.
The only stressful part of that to me was, bro, when people walk in right before you're closing.
I hate that too.
Usually, I've had nice people about it who are like, look, we know you guys are closing. We're just hungry. We're gonna be quick. We know what we want. Boom. I'm like, great, cool. You know what you want, and they'll be mad quick about it. We've had other people where they'll sit down. What are the special? What is the special, man? Why are you asking this question?
We close at 9. We close at 9:30. You were here at 9, so you know what to see.
Bro, I'd be pissed. There's been times where because I used to be front of house where I was just a food runner, and we cleaned the whole dining room. Somebody walks in 10 minutes before close, and I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm already mopping. I've just mopped around the table that they're at. It's the whole thing. I've just surrounded you with clean
that boy just
everything.
Staring him down the whole time, just
honestly, it's I'm at the point, slip and fall. Just slip and fall.
That way, I'm not even finna put the sign out. I hope you saw me.
Because you really watched me.
I'm not even putting the sign out. You saw me.
Mop this entire restaurant.
Hey, you gonna keep the bucket with them too, just to extra wet?
Bro. It has the nerve to sit.
Nah, this is what you gotta do. When they get up and start walking, you just mop them right behind them. Every set, thank you guys for coming. Could you walk a little faster, please? Just a smidge faster.
It's bro, because I have to wait on you.
I
do not miss those days.
I love you miss working in a restaurant. That's also because I used to eat a lot.
Yeah, bro, the free food. My stomach growling right now thinking about food.
That's crazy.
I'm surprised y'all haven't heard it yet.
That boy talking.
You said free food.
That boy was talking about.
You said free food. You got water.
You didn't have to go there.
That boy said that wasn't even food. That was.
No, exactly. That was a
That was dairy.
Listen, when I was at the hotel and it was so easy to smooth over everything. If you had a bad order or maybe your server sucked, I would literally write my name on. I had cards, right, that had my name on it. I would sign it and listen, next time you slide in the hotel, just hand your server this, 20% off your meal. Or I'd be free meal, whatever. I would just give stuff away all the time. So easy.
At this point, just honestly, if you want to go back and just get there and talk to the chefs, let them know exactly what you want, go for it. At this point, I think that's one of the funniest things I've seen. This is people act so oblivious, and they act like they don't. And I don't want to say it's a specific group of people, but it is. So we've had the number of times when I was working in the kitchen, a lady would just walk into the back of the kitchen, legitimately just walk into the kitchen and start talking to me directly about oh yeah, on this salad, could you not? I'm like, yo, could you not? Yo, go sit down.
What are you working at though?
I was working at Outback Steakhouse. That was the one kitchen where there was 2 exits. So a lot of people thought it would be the bathroom. So they would walk in and they'd walk. I had one dude actually use the employee bathroom.
No.
He walked past me. I seen him too. I was sitting there making salads. We're in the middle of a rush. Dude walks in, He walks past me and I see him in the corner of my eye. I turn back, I look. I'm like, nah, I'm crazy. So I turn back. He's walking back because there's like a whole wall where the fryers are on, but there's like this back hallway. Goes around there to back towards the prep area. I turn, I look.
Alright, straight.
When I tell you, dog, I turn around and I see old white guy. Like, he's not that old, but like, and I see him. We're in the middle of a rush because I'm still like hammering out these salads and whatnot. Look, walk past 2 managers. I literally just, I was like, fuck whatever these tickets are. I turn back, walk like 5 feet, looking at the managers. Managers look at me. I look at them. He's in the bathroom. I was like, yo, that's not anybody who works here. They're like, nah, that's just the customer.
They said that.
I was like, dog, none of y'all stopped them? And they were like, we were so confused too. I was like, yo, how are all of it? And then like he comes out and they look and they're like, can we help you? And he was like, I was just using the bathroom. We're like, we have other bathrooms. She's like, oh, my bad. And he's just looking at, and like he's looking at us like this is a normal thing he does. And I was like, yo, have you ever done this before? He's like, nah, I can't. I followed the path. I was like, yeah. He's like, I followed the path. I was like, dog, did you not see all the kitchen utensils and stuff? This is the back of the house. And he was like, I didn't know you guys had other bathrooms. I was like, dog, this is I straight looked at him. I was like, bro, this is a restaurant. If every restaurant has bathrooms, bro, he's like, it won't happen again. I'm so sorry. Walks out, leaves. Same shift. Lady comes into the back. That's when she starts talking to me. And she's like, yeah, on that salad. She's like, I don't know if you've already made my salad, but on my salad, I feel like I know where her table is and everything. She's like, on my salad, I know I said just everything's fine, but I don't want onions. I'm looking at, lady, I don't know what ticket is yours, bro. I'm like, how about this? And I told her, because I'm not gonna be like, yo, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, look, all the servers, they're standing right there. Find yours, she'll tell me which ticket it is. And then I see her walk over there, and all the servers are like,
bro, you know what normalized that for me? Country clubs. Like, the thing was, I didn't know they could do this, but it was like a member-owned club, so they could just walk in whenever they want, and they could stay or do whatever.
That's
so
different.
I remember, I hated it though, because like no one tells you that.
That's
you're
different
just
kind of
there, and we're, it'll be like me and 4 of the free runners just lined up waiting, we got tickets and everything. And sometimes the chefs are pissed, right? So they're screaming, cussing, whatever. You're like, oh, so-and-so just ordered this or whatever. They want to do a tour right now in the middle of 350 reservations. They all walk in. Oh yeah, this is the kitchen, and we're all like, what's going on? And they could do that. They could just tell you like, yo, by the way, I said this, but actually make it this now.
Yeah, everything I said that I wanted at the table, I don't want anymore. So go ahead and scrap that whole order. And you're like, I don't even know which order is yours, bro.
I remember I'll never forget. There was an Indian family. They used to order the same thing every day. They get the same pizza, and it has to be made a specific way, all that stuff, whatever. They ordered the pizza. Somehow it got messed up. Pizza was already out there. They're like, we want it again. Kids had to run the pizza back, make the whole thing again. They got it for free. I was like, they just really ran it up.
But you want to know that what the price is for those clubs?
$95,000.
It was $95,000.
The initiation was $95,000. They paid $2,000 in HOA every single month. I get it, and it was also messed me up too because they don't sign checks. Like, when they're done, they just get up and leave. You charge their member number. That's on you if you forget. If you don't know what their member number is, you don't know who that was, say there's duplicates, like there's a Porter family here, there's a Porter family there. I'll get the same name. If you mess around, you charge the wrong Porter family, that's your tip. Sorry, buddy. Like, you messed it up. Like, that used to be so stressful.